83 grad, North Muskegon. 3 kids graduated North Muskegon. And not only did I learn something that John Pavlik figured out way before us, and the recipient of this award figured out before I think most of you, but I learned, and John Pavlik learned before I did, but I learned later on, my kids learned later on, what has been bestowed upon you guys. I learned it when I was in college and got out of college, realized how well I had been prepared. My kids each came back from the 2 of them went to Michigan State, 1 of them from Michigan, came back and said, wow, I was on it. So you guys have been sitting for a little while. I'd like you to stand up right now and give a round of applause to your teachers, your faculty, and your administrators for what they've done for you. You guys can sit. Thank you. This will mean more to you in a couple of years, okay? Whether you're going into college, whether you're going into a job, whether you're going into a career, you're going to have the realization that all of us have had and that John Pavlik had early on an understanding, whoa, these people prepared me. And what he did is he brought that in a spirit for North Muskegon. I'll tell you a little bit about John Pavlik. Usually they have a little thing to read about exactly what the award is about. It doesn't matter, because I can speak from the heart. It was about the spirit of being a Norseman. It was about the person who just grasped that and ran with it, okay? I'll tell you a little bit about John. If you want to envision John physically, for the adults out here, the parents and everything, go to John Belushi. For your kids, maybe more like Jack Black. John was an athlete. He was a good football player. He wasn't all state. I think he might have been all conference. I'm not sure. They had, North Muskegon had great football, but he had a passion. He had a passion for everything North Muskegon and everything Norseman. He ended up going to Central Michigan University, graduated with a finance degree, went to Wall Street, New York, killed it, okay? Was very successful. But not only that, John always understood this, there's part of giving back. So what he did, because he was so passionate about football, and he was so passionate about North Muskegon, he became a referee. Think about that. I mean, how many of us are going to go out and do a really thankless job, right? He did not have the ability to, we didn't have the internet, unfortunately, when John was living in New York. He still followed North Muskegon sports as well. He prescribed every paper, every paper, every bit he could. He talked to a half dozen guys. When John passed away way too early, his impact on the community was, hey, we're going to build a field house in his honor. No, we're also going to come up with a scholarship. And no one said, really? They said, no, that's what we ought to do, okay? John had a passion. John was still engaged from New York in North Muskegon. John was also a pretty unique guy. He dated both of my sisters, well, 2 of my sisters. How do you pull that off, right? Without being a really, really good dude. One was a year older, one was a year younger. I think my sister Betsy graduated and he stopped dating her and started dating Mindy. John had an open door to our house. We had 6 kids, didn't matter. Pav never knocked, came in. That's the way it was. He had another family like that as well, the Andrew family. Never knocked, he was part of their family. Why? Because John was a guy that you spent a little time with and realized it's all good. So in looking at the recipients of this, I just realized, you know what? This person, the people who I've done this with the years before, they figured out what you guys have been bestowed upon early on and became passionate about it. And so this is also a person I think that you guys will recognize and remember 5, 10, 30 years from now, going back, yeah, Regina McCollum.
Thank you, Sam. Next up is our Northside Lions Scholarship. Presenting this scholarship is former District Governor Michael O'Lonergan.
Thanks for having me. Congratulations, graduates. I would like to start off. I used to be one of these people. I was an administrator, a coach, a teacher, and I hope you take the time to thank all the teachers, administrators, and coaches who wrote all these nice things about you, even if you didn't get the scholarship, because it takes a lot of time. And I always made sure that I did it perfect. I wanted it perfect for you guys. So it does take a lot of time. It's extra. It's not really part of the teacher's duties. So when you ask them, it's really kind of a favor. But it is an honor, and we do like doing it. So please think about it. Thank them. It's one of those things. And thank the administrators, too, for everything they do. They have kind of a thankless job. So anyway, I'm from Muskegon Northside Lions, one of the best clubs, biggest clubs, one of the older clubs in Michigan. The Lions Club is the largest service club in the world. It's in over 200 countries. We have 48,000 clubs, about 1,500,000 members, but we have one of the best clubs right here in Muskegon. We're lucky. We have a lot of good people, and some of them come from North Muskegon. This is our area, kind of the Reese Puffer, North Muskegon area, and that's why we give out a scholarship, one to North Muskegon and one to Reese Puffer. We can't do our service club without everybody here helping us, and we do have clubs for high school and college too. They're called Leo clubs. So if ever you think you might want to get involved, it's a pretty good thing. And our motto is we serve, and we don't take that lightly. We try to serve in every way possible. If you remember, a couple of years ago, we had a bad storm go through here. Our Lions Club helped give out about $10,000 to help some people that either had a high deductible or had no insurance to get their houses rebuilt. So we do everything from handicap ramps. We've done lots of things at Mullally Park, including putting up some of the nice playground sets. If your community asks, we try to do it. So remember, we're here, and we want to serve you guys, and we want to serve North Muskegon. So with our scholarship, because serving is one of our most important things, just like all the other scholarships, we take into account all of your achievements, but service is also weighted in there. And this person is pretty special. National Honor Society, Environmental Club, National Honor Society President, I should say, Student Council, Student Awareness, Choir, Varsity Tennis. Pretty involved. I like the all-around stuff, and also helping out with some of the younger kids at the elementary school too. Service and everything. And our scholarship this year is awarded to Lillian Kitschka. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Mr. O'Lonergan. Next up, we have our Dennis L. and Susan K. Emmons Instrumental Scholarship. Presenting that award this evening is Mrs. Angela Corbin.
Thank you. Congratulations to the class of 2026. I have loved making music with you and watching you grow and share the gifts that each one of you has with one another and with this whole community. Dennis and Sue Emmons, both passionate musicians and brilliant educators, invested in this very community for many years. In fact, Mr. Emmons was a legendary band director here at North Muskegon Schools. And back in the 1990s, he was also my youth symphony director. Playing in his youth orchestra was by far one of the most pivotal musical experiences of my life. The unforgettable music that we performed introduced me to the power and the magic of the orchestra. I was young and timid, but Mr. and Mrs. Emmons believed in me, and their confidence in my ability, much greater than my own, nurtured my identity as a musician and certainly shaped my future and the path that led me here to North Muskegon to become a music teacher and orchestra director in a place that I love deeply. Mr. Emmons and his late wife, Susan, have spent their retirement living here in North Muskegon, actively supporting young musicians by their presence and their financial support. And each year, they award a Community Foundation Scholarship to a North Muskegon graduating senior, someone who has been dedicated as a musician in our orchestra and who will continue to make their music in the future. Announcing this award always brings me great joy, but this year is extra special for two reasons. Mr. Emmons is here tonight with his own daughter. And I am grateful to give their gift tonight in honor of Dennis and his beloved wife, Susan, to an orchestra student who has shown great dedication to her instrument and to her music and to our North Muskegon Orchestra for over 10 years, participating with highest ratings in MSBOA district and state solo and ensemble, orchestra festivals, honors orchestras, teaching and mentoring younger musicians, and passionately leading our orchestra with energy and joy. Watching her make her music has always been one of the greatest gifts of my life, and I'm confident that she will keep making her music forever, as you all will. It gives me great pleasure today to present this gift in honor of my own youth symphony director to my daughter, Sophia Corbin.
Thank you, Angela. Next, we would like to invite Mrs. Stephanie Dye to give the Dorothy Wilson Memorial Scholarship.
Congratulations, grads, for all making it here. I am part of the North Education Foundation Board, and one of the scholarships that we do is the Dorothy Wilson Scholarship. It's a memorial scholarship and was created in honor of the legacy of Dorothy. Dorothy was a passionate advocate for education, community service, and all things NM. When she passed away, she left her legacy to the North Education Foundation, and we wanted to really create scholarships to be able to help kids continue their future and people that all love NM. So we want to say thank you to all of our donors that have to come through and help with the scholarships and provide all the help that we do for the teachers and to enhance education in North Muskegon. It is my great pleasure to present the North Education Foundation Dorothy Wilson Scholarship to Hannah Ripple. Please join me congratulating Hannah.
you, staff. Next, we would like to invite Ms. Shelley Vanderland up. She is going to present some scholarships from the Community Foundation.
Good evening and congratulations to everyone. As Jennifer said, I'm Shelley Vanderland from the Community Foundation for Muskegon County, and tonight is about you, the class of 2026, and the futures you are stepping into. At the Community Foundation, our mission is simple but powerful. Invest in education, strengthen our local economy, and build a community where everyone is valued. Through scholarships like the ones we're about to award, we're building a vibrant community and opening doors to opportunity for everyone. Graduates, wherever life takes you next, keep learning, keep growing, keep aiming higher than you think possible. And remember, Muskegon County is a place where you could build a future and make a difference. Tonight, thanks to our generous donors, we are awarding $60,300 to the North Muskegon High School class of 2026 and $62,600 in total to support North Muskegon High School graduates, including those that are already continuing their education. First of all, I'd like to extend a special thanks and best wishes to the graduating members of our Youth Advisory Council. YAC is a group of student grant makers from 16 Michigan area schools who award more than $60,000 each year to local programs and projects for that support youth. This year's recipient is Grace Offman. Please come up. And to do the actual scholarships, the first one is the Norman J. and Maureen L. Campbell Family Scholarship for $6,000, and this goes to Brendan Allen. The next one is the Neil Rosen Cherry County Playhouse Scholarship for $1,300 to Elizabeth Bain. The Ruth Skywork Scholarship for $10,000, Gabrielle Benedict. Congratulations. The Lewis S. and Nancy L. Rubinski Scholarship for $6,000 to Sophia Corbin. Congratulations. The NMPS Froenthal Scholarship for $6,000, Isabel Fornaro. Congratulations. The Busker Family Fund Scholarship, Grace Offman. And the next two are for the same person, so if you want to just stay up here for a second. The Henry and Ethelyn Hansen Scholarship for $1,100, Sylvia Scugins. And the James and Elfrina E. Murphy Memorial Scholarship for $700. This is the Donald and Jane Jarkson Scholarship for $2,500 to Logan Slimko. And the Donald L. Walters Scholarship for $500. The Dorothy Creason Tyler English Scholarship for $1,600 to Jordan Thomas. There you go, congratulations. the Ruth Swarrick Scholarship for $10,000, Marissa Zonabelt. Congratulations. And the last one is for Donald and Jane Jarkson Scholarship for $2,500, and it's Naomi Ziwambaza. I hope I got that. Thank you. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Shelley. Next up with our Muskegon Promise Scholarships is Miss Megan Byard-Carrabba.
Good evening. So fun to see you all. Many of you know me as TJ Byard's mom. But tonight, I actually am super thrilled once again to represent our hometown commitment of the Muskegon Area Promise. Tonight, we have recognized and will continue to recognize some pretty individual and amazing achievements of our students. But right now, I want to also take a moment to celebrate a massive and collective milestone for this entire graduating class and the community that surrounds them. Many of you know the Muskegon Area Promise has been a game changer for our community, offering free pathways to local colleges. For 5 straight years, the Promise has worked hard to expand, to grow, to progress, serving hundreds of students each and every year. This spring, we're super excited about a historic update. Thrilled to announce tonight for everyone in the room that the Muskegon Area Promise is now available to any graduate from 16 area high schools, including North Muskegon. Eligibility is simple. Live within the boundaries of our ISD, graduate from one of our eligible high schools, like North Muskegon. Apply for financial aid, utilizing your free application for federal student aid, and enroll in college or training locally. A student's GPA is no longer the deciding factor for eligibility. Their commitment to our community is. Seniors, this is not just about free college. This is a message from the residents and businesses and leaders of Muskegon County, and it's proof that we believe in you. We want you to grow here, we want you to learn here, and eventually build your lives and careers here. Your community is certainly investing in your future. If you're thinking about enrolling in college locally as a guest student, and what that means is you're heading off to college elsewhere, a university or a college that's not here, and you're enrolling locally as a guest, your Promise is here for you. If you're thinking about enrolling in college locally for career training or short-term program, your Promise is here for you. If you're thinking about longer-term goals, a 2-year associate's degree or a 4-year bachelor's degree at Baker College, your Promise is also here for you. The Promise not only includes financial assistance for unmet tuition and fees, but it's also money for books, supplies, and equipment. And there's connection to dedicated staff like our specialists and success coaches on our college campuses. Its value is truly priceless, and its expiration now is up to you. Those of you in the room tonight, you may recall the Promise expiring 4 years after high school graduation, 5 years after high school graduation, 10 years after high school graduation. And just this year, we've removed that expiration altogether. So a student has access to their Promise as long as it takes for them to receive the credential they choose. Pretty amazing, right? Credentials can be stackable, and the max ceiling is a bachelor's degree. So if we think about that, families, as we're supporting all of the students on stage tonight, think about in the sense of what can they do with their local gift of the Muskegon Area Promise. We have a lot of our students in the room tonight who are planning to take advantage of the Promise in some way, shape, or form. In fact, we have 32. So in an effort to make this go fast, as you came in tonight, hopefully you received a lapel pin. I see that some of you are wearing it. What I would like to do is I'd like to honor the 32 that have accepted their Promise Award, thinking they might use it at some point in time in their future. But we're gonna say your name quickly. I want you just to stand at your seat, and we're gonna give them one Norse clap. Sound good? Okay, we're gonna practice with Mr. Allen. Brennan Allen. Very good. All right, Elizabeth Bain. Stand up. Very good. Gabrielle Benedict. Audrey Brown. Bryce Colbert. Summer Davis. Jordan Elamife. Sawyer Urbeck. Dallin Ellis. Navarro Escanero. Addison Felkowski. Calvin Ginn. Kale Gumby. Bronson Hurst. Madeline Jansen. Alexandra Johnson. Lillian Kitchka. Colin Lee. Zoe Lemieux. Adriana Matuzeski. Grace Miller. Kylan Nilsson. Grace Offman. Chloe Packard. Lola Perry. Jaden Reagan. Getty Shaver. Sierra Sycama. Gabrielle Velasquez. Spencer Williams. Charlotte Winter. And PJ Weimer. Excellent. Welcome to the Promise family. I look forward to seeing many of you on campus. Please take this in. This is a wonderful time and season for you all. Enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Megan. Next up, our counselor, Ms. Shana Woodwike, to present some scholarships.
Congratulations, you did it. So proud of all of you. Tonight I have some specific scholarships to share, and then also we're going to talk about the self-reported scholarships that most of you reported from your individual receiving colleges. Okay, so we're going to begin with the Aquinas Brogan Christie Scholarship. This award is awarded by the Aquinas Club of Muskegon. The scholarship is meant to recognize an individual who has overcome obstacles and gone on to make significant contributions to their school and community. Criteria for the award include demonstrating outstanding growth and service to the community. This year's recipient is Grace Offman. The Empowering Women Scholarship is sponsored by HR Higher Vision, Blended Furniture Market, CMF Marketing, LLC, and Preferred Supports. This scholarship is given to a member of the Women's Awareness and Empowerment Club that demonstrated great participation within the club and an eloquent response to a written prompt that demonstrated how their actions and values will translate to the future in women's leadership. This year's recipient is Sophia Corbin. The MCC Counselor Scholarship is awarded by Muskegon Community College. There are minimum GPA requirements, but the criteria for the scholarship is left to my discretion. The student I selected was one of the first students that I met this year. Her smile is contagious and her story is impactful. I admire the grit that she demonstrates. This year's recipient is Grace Miller. The NMEA Scholarship is awarded by the North Muskegon Education Association. This one's kind of special because it comes from your teachers, okay, from kindergarten all the way up. Criteria for selection include academic achievement, school and community service, extracurricular activities, and if all other criteria are considered equal, first consideration is given to a student pursuing an education major or minor. This year's recipient is, in fact, going on to become a teacher, and we at North Muskegon welcome her wholeheartedly into the profession. This year's recipient is Lillian Kitchka. All right, this next group of scholarships are primarily awarded by the receiving college. It's important to note that we became aware of these scholarships through self-report measures. It's entirely possible that since you reported these to me, more have been earned, right? But these are the ones that were shared with me. There are many of them, so kind of like with the promise, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna say your name, you're gonna stand up, I'm gonna say where you're going to school, the scholarship you received, and then we'll give you a North clap, sit down, and we'll move on to the next person, okay? All right, here we go. Brennan Allen, we're gonna practice with you again. Brennan, he is going to the University of Michigan, where he received a College of Engineering scholarship. Congratulations, Brennan. Gabrielle Benedict. Gabrielle is going to the University of Michigan, where she received the Regents Merit Scholarship. Congratulations. Emma Buckmiller. Emma is going to Eastern Michigan University. She received the Emerald Scholarship. Benjamin Carpenter. Ben is going to Auburn University. He received the Academic Presidential Scholarship, the Chemical Engineering Scholarship, the Muskegon Sports Fishing Association Snooker Lemon Scholarship, and Ben is a National Merit finalist. To receive that award, you have to be in the top 1% of students statewide. And as a result of this, he did earn the National Merit Auburn University Scholarship. Congratulations. Nelijah Clark. Nelijah is going to the University of Detroit Mercy. Nelijah received the Titan Edge Award, an undergraduate scholarship, and an academic scholarship. Congratulations. Sophia Corbin. Sophia is going to Michigan State University. She received the Lewis S. and Nancy L. Rubinsky Scholarship. Congratulations. Emerson Creed. Emerson is going to Central Michigan University. She received the Maroon and Gold Merit Scholarship there. Congratulations. Adam Duganer. Adam is going to Alma College. He received the Trustee Scholarship and the Scottish Hospitality Award. Congratulations to him. Jordy Elam. He is going to Muskegon Community College, where he received a sports scholarship. Dallin Ellis. Dallin is going to Alma College, where he received the Dean Scholarship, the Academic Discovery Day Scholarship, the FAFSA Filing Scholarship, and the Scottish Hospitality Award. Congratulations. Addison Falkowski. Addison is going to Michigan State University, and in addition to that, she received a sizable Herman Miller Scholarship. Congratulations. Isabella Fornaro Isabel. She is attending the University of Michigan, where she received the Regents Merit Scholarship. Congratulations, Isabella. Bronston Hurst. Bronson, is he here? Okay. He is going to Cornerstone University, where he received the Chancellor Scholarship, the Influence Grant, the American Middle Class Grant, and the Men's Basketball Scholarship. Congratulations, Bronson. Lillian Kitchka. Lillian is attending the University of Michigan, where she received the Regents Merit Scholarship and an additional grant. Congratulations. Zachary McKay. Zach is attending Grand Valley State University, where he received the Award for Excellence. Congratulations. Regina McCullum. Regina is attending DePaul University, where she received the Presidential Scholarship. Congratulations. Grace Hoffman. Grace Hoffman is attending Grand Valley State University. She received the Busker Family Fund Scholarship. Congratulations. I told you there was a lot, right? Here we go. Lola Perry. Lola is attending Baker College, where she received the First Generation Scholarship and the Academic Distinction Scholarship. Congratulations. Olivia Peterson. Olivia is attending Calvin University, where she received the Trustees Scholarship. Congratulations. Hannah Ripple. Hannah is attending Michigan Technological University, where she received the Presidential Platinum Scholars Scholarship and the Leading Scholar Distinguished Scholarship. Congratulations. Emery Shearer. Emery is going to Grand Valley State University. She received the Laker Lane Scholarship and the Award for Excellence for Michigan Residents. Congratulations. Sylvia Skujins. Sylvia is attending Michigan Technological University, where she is receiving the Leading Scholar Distinguished Scholarship, University Student Aid Grant, Presidential Platinum Scholars Scholarship, Visual and Performing Arts Talent Award, and she also received the Gleaner Life Insurance Society Scholarship Foundation Award. Congratulations. Logan Slimko. Logan is attending Dartmouth College, where he received their general scholarship. Congratulations. Emmy Van Wyk. Emmy is attending Hope College, where she received the More Hope Award. Congratulations. Hunter Wilder. Hunter is attending Calvin University, where he's receiving the President's Scholarship and the FAFSA Filing Grant. Congratulations. Marissa Zonabel. Marissa is attending Bluffton University, where she received the Academic Honors with Distinction Scholarship. She also received the VFW Ralph J. Siebold Scholarship, the VFW Department of Nevada and Auxiliary Scholarship, and the Michigan Association of Chiefs of Police Youth Scholarship Award. Congratulations. Naomi Ziwin-Baza. Naomi is attending DePaul University, where she received the Presidential Scholarship and Blue Demon Scholarship and the Donald and Jane Tarkin Scholarship. Congratulations.
Thank you. Next up, Mr. Cody Liverance presenting our athletic scholarships.
Thank you. I'd like to start by congratulating the class of 2026 as they complete their final days as students here at North Muskegon. I wish you nothing but the best as you leave this building and know each and every one of you will find your way to positively impact our world. I also want to say, as a class of 2011 graduate here of North Muskegon, it's now been 15 years since I won the Close But No Cigar Award, which I was up here on stage but didn't really win anything, but I was always kind of decent. So congratulations to all of our award winners tonight and everybody on stage. As the athletic director at the school, I am here tonight to present the 2026 Athletic Awards. These awards were decided by consulting members of the various coaching staffs at North Muskegon and other relevant members of the athletic department and faculty staff. This stage is full of worthy candidates, and we would like to take a moment to acknowledge all of our student athletes who gave their time, effort, and dedication to North Muskegon Public Schools on the fields, courts, mats, courses, pools, and rinks during their time here. Yeah, clap it up. There you go. Each year, the Michigan High School Athletic Association allows schools to nominate and students to apply for the MHSAA Scholar Athlete Award, where student athletes can win one of 32 $2,000 scholarships awarded by the MHSAA. North Muskegon, a Class C school, is able to nominate 3 boys and 3 girls for the award. In order to be considered, a student athlete must have an unrounded 3.5 GPA or higher and have earned a varsity letter in a MHSAA-sponsored sport. Complete an application process, including completing an essay and providing 2 letters of recommendation. Just being selected by your school is an honor and deserves recognition, so at this time, we'd like to take the opportunity to honor our 3 female applicants this year, Emma Buckmiller, Addison Falkowski, and Marissa Zonabel. Congratulations, ladies. Additionally, once all applications have been received, a judging committee at the MHSAA narrows down over 1,500 applicants to 120 finalists. In Class C, this list is narrowed down to 12 boys and 12 girls finalists. Making it this far in the process is an extremely impressive honor, and we would like to acknowledge Logan Slimko for being selected as one of the 12 male Class C finalists for the 2026 MHSAA Scholar Athlete Award. Congratulations, Logan. The Robert M. Morris Award is given to a male student athlete who has excelled both on the field and in the classroom. Coach Morris was a teacher at North Muskegon from 1948 to 1977, where he taught math for many years, was the varsity basketball coach from 1948 to 1966, and was the school's athletic director from 1967 to 1977. Coach was also a member of the Michigan State University basketball team and played in the first game at Jennison Fieldhouse. He was also on the first Spartan team to travel to the West Coast. This year's award is presented to a male student athlete who participated in baseball all 4 years of high school, carried a 3.981 GPA, and was a 4-time West Michigan Conference Scholar Athlete. This year's Robert M. Morris Award goes to Logan Slimko. The Homer Van Heusen Award is given to a female student athlete, or in this year's case, athletes, that have excelled both on the field and in the classroom. Mr. Van Heusen was a top-notch chemistry teacher and faculty manager at North Muskegon from 1941 to 1975. Mr. Van Heusen also took care of all athlete end-of-the-season reports and all stats for athletic teams. This year's award is presented to a pair of female student athletes who participated in a multitude of sports during their high school career, including volleyball, basketball, soccer, and track and field. Both of these student athletes will be graduating with 4.0 GPAs and have earned numerous West Michigan Conference Scholar Athlete Awards between them. This year's Homer Van Heusen Scholar Athlete Award goes to Alexandra Johnson and Caroline Lammerman. The Mike Baldwin Award is given to the best male all-around athlete. Mike Baldwin played basketball in the early 1960s for Coach Bob Morris. He was the team captain in 1964, led his team in rebounding, and was a 3-time letter winner in basketball. Mike also excelled in track, where he was an excellent hurdler. Mike was a popular student, a hard worker, and an all-around good team player. Mike unfortunately passed away young in 1966 of a brain aneurysm. This year's award goes to someone who participated in varsity soccer, where he was a West Michigan Conference Scholar Athlete and an honorable mention all-conference selection, varsity basketball, where he was a West Michigan Conference Scholar Athlete and the team's most improved player, and varsity baseball, where he has been previously named a first-team all-conference player and a West Michigan Conference Scholar Athlete. This year's Mike Baldwin Award goes to Bronson Hurst. The Wes Cawley Memorial Award is given to the best female all-around athlete. Wes Cawley served North Muskegon Schools as a custodian, bus driver, and maintenance director for 29 years until his death on February 1st, 1980. The services that Wes Cawley provided the athletic department were innumerable, from lining the fields, driving the bus, to countless athletic events, to repairing equipment. Wes was truly a man that both coaches and athletes relied on. This year's award goes to someone who participated in varsity volleyball, where she was named first team all-conference, as well as being a West Michigan Conference Scholar Athlete, and varsity track, where she has also been a high performer on the track and a previous West Michigan Conference Scholar Athlete. This year's North Muskegon coaches would like to recognize Addison Falkowski's efforts and team first attitude as the winner of the Wes Cawley Memorial Award. The Alexander Purdue Memorial Athletic Award is the school's oldest athletic award and is awarded annually to someone who has contributed to his team in both football and basketball. Alexander Purdue was a football and basketball player at North Muskegon in the 1930s. The award was created in honor of Alexander, who died young of an emergency appendectomy in 1935. This year's recipient played both basketball and football throughout his North Muskegon High School career. He is recognized by North Muskegon coaches for his leadership and determination to do whatever it takes to help his team. This year's Alexander Purdue Memorial Athletic Award goes to Bryce Colbert, who is not here. The Moyes Memorial Award goes back over 70 years in honor of Paul Moyes, a football, basketball, and baseball coach and teacher at North Muskegon from 1942 to 1953. Coach Moyes was perhaps most proud of his 1942 football team that still holds the state record at 15 for the longest streak in Michigan high school history for consecutive wins while holding their opponents scoreless. A team that many years ago was inducted into the Muskegon Area Sports Hall of Fame. In his final year of coaching in the 1950-51 school year, his football and baseball teams were both conference champions. Although he was 30 years old and the father of 2 children, Coach Moyes entered the armed forces and served with many of his former players in World War II. Moyes had to give up his labor of love as a teacher and coach as he was stricken with multiple sclerosis and retired in 1953. Paul Moyes passed away in 1960, 2 years before his son Tom Moyes won the Moyes Award in 1962. Tom Moyes was a 4-year starter in baseball, 3 years in basketball, and led North Muskegon to Seaway Conference championships in football, basketball, and baseball in his senior year. Tom Moyes perished in a fateful car accident in March of 1973, and the North Muskegon administration soon after renamed the Moyes Award the Paul and Tom Moyes Sportsmanship Award. Tom Moyes had the same characteristics as his father, especially a great sense of humor, and although he had a promising college baseball career cut short due to a loss of his leg in an earlier accident, never complained of his fate as he always remembered his father never complaining about his ill health. The Moyes Award goes to the male and female athletes who best combine sportsmanship, both on and off the field, with outstanding athletic ability. This year, the award goes to Madeline Friesner and Braylon Burrell. Again, congratulations to all of our award recipients, the graduating student athletes who left an athletic legacy at North Muskegon Public Schools, and the entire class of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Liverance. All right, next on the agenda, we have a few more scholarships to give out. This scholarship is the John Lanning Memorial Scholarship, was for an alumni who was killed during Vietnam. This award is based on the following standards: service, leadership, willingness to make personal sacrifices, devotion to duty, respect, and scholastic effort. It is our honor to present this award to Kelvin Ginn. Our next award is the Red Cross Scholarship. This is a scholarship that demonstrates service above self. This year's Red Cross Scholarship goes to Gabrielle Benedict. Just 2 years old, this award is in honor of Jeff Cook, our retired athletic director who served many years at North Muskegon. If you know Mr. Cook, you love him. He's a quiet leader, often not saying much unless you get him really fired up, and then he's got quite a bit to say. This person also leads in a dedicated way, devoted to North Muskegon with quiet, positive examples. This year, Jeff Cook Service Scholarship Award goes to Kylan Nielsen. Along with scholarships, we want to take a moment to honor our scholars here who have earned awards in other ways. This year, we want to take a moment to recognize AP scholars. These are students who have excelled in their AP courses through their junior year. They just are finishing their AP exams last week and this week, so we don't know what those scores are. But these students are, our AP Scholar with Honor is a student that has a 3 on the exam on 4 or more exams, averaging a 3.25. So our first AP Scholar Award goes to Brennan Allen. Our next AP Scholar Award with Honor goes to Gabrielle Benedict. Our next AP Scholar with Honor goes to Cyrus Jansen. The next AP Scholar with Honor, Hannah Ripple. This is an AP Scholar Honor with distinction. This distinction is somebody who has earned a 3 or higher on 5 or more exams with an average of at least a 3.5. This AP Scholar with a distinction award goes to Ben Carpenter. Next, we want to take a minute to honor our senior scholars. Senior scholars are eligible if they earned a 4.0 in all 4 years of high school, if they have an 1100 or higher on their SAT score, and they demonstrate academic rigor in the courses that they take with AP courses or dual enrollment. This year, we have several Senior Scholar Award winners. First, presented to Gabrielle Benedict. Our next Senior Scholar winner is Sophia Corbin. Alexandra Johnson. Caroline Lammerman. Hannah Ripple. And Sylvia Scutchins. The next part of our ceremony, we are going to honor all of our graduates with high honors. Invited up Mrs. Woodwike to help present those awards.
Okay, so we are going to begin with a group of students who earn the honor of cum laude. They're graduating with a GPA from 3.5 through 3.744. When I call your name, go ahead and get your cords. Nelijah Clark. Dallin Ellis. Navarro Escarino. Zoe Lemieux. Zachary McKay. Adriana Matazetsky. Grace Offman. Chloe Packard. Andrew Proska. Addison Reed. Emery Shearer. Keith Schubert. Gaddy Shaver. Emmy Van Wyck. Gabrielle Velasquez. Charlotte Winter. Philip Weimeyer. Marissa Zonnebelt. Our next group of graduates is graduating magna cum laude. These students are graduating with a GPA between 3.745 and 3.894. The recipients are Elizabeth Bain, Audrey Brown, Summer Davis, Adam Dugener, Jordan Elam, Kale Gunby, Trenton Loisel, Regina McCullum, Kyla Nielsen, Curtis Vandervelde, Hunter Wilder, Emily Winter. Our last group of graduates recognized tonight are graduating summa cum laude. These graduates received a GPA between 3.895 and 4.0. Brennan Allen, Caden Bartamioli, Gabrielle Benedict, Emma Buckmiller, Benjamin Carpenter, Sophia Corbin, Emerson Creed, Addison Falkowski, Isabella Fornaro, William Fricky, Madeline Friesner, Calvin Ginn, Bronson Hurst, Alexandra Johnson, Lillian Kitchka, Caroline Lammerman, Colin Lee, Jacinda Patrick, Olivia Peterson, Hannah Ripple, Sylvia Scugins, Logan Slimko, Jordan Thomas, Naomi Ziwambaza,
Can we give one more round of applause for our amazing graduates? This concludes our ceremony for tonight. We want to just take another moment to say thank you. Thank you, students, for showing up, for teaching us all how to live better. A few years ago, we all started saying something, and you have chosen as a class to keep that motto, which I dare say has become your legacy going forward. Can you help me with that? Leave it. They're never this quiet. Leave it better than you found it. And this class has adopted that and has done so many things throughout the years and throughout this year specifically to leave it better. We just want to take a moment to say thank you to all of you for helping us to be better and for helping us to be just amazing humans. Families, community members, take a moment. This is the start of a really big week. Pause, breathe, soak it all in. Graduates, we are so thankful and can't wait to celebrate you. Thank you.